Welcome to Woohoo Wednesday. I am Rachael Thompson Phillips, the creator of the BEYOU Oracle Cards and also of the Sacred Oracle online program. If you have chosen card 2, then this is your beautiful, divine, soulful message, which is the card of reflection. So I'm just going to read you the message at the bottom. It says, the reflection of self represents the internal beliefs that you hold about how you look, and you judge yourself based on what you see. As you can see, there is this beautiful lady, but she's got very sharp edges in her jawline, in her nose, even in her jewelry are all jagged. That's a beautiful reflection of that rigidness that you've got with your own self, holding yourself to higher standards than others. Now, don't get me wrong, that's an amazing thing to have, but when it's done on a productive and positive manner, then that it can allow us to accelerate and push ourselves to live the dreams and live in alignment with ourselves. But when it also works conducively for self-destruction, that's where it becomes very unhealthy. So this message that's coming through is asking you to examine what your internal beliefs are. We've just had Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde goes through till July the 12th. It's, for me, the time that I consider and say that it is where we get delivered truth bombs. And what I mean by truth bombs is this moment where your soul really steps up to the plate and becomes this really vivid and strong connection with that human part within yourself. And how that may unfold is that you could say to yourself, oh, I can't do this, and that inner voice comes in and says, like hell you can definitely do this, get your shit together and get on with it. And you catch yourself and you're like, oh, where the hell did that come from? That's how Mercury retrograde comes in. That's those truth bombs. Every time you're telling yourself a BS story, a moment that you're holding yourself back, the excuses that you might have, the fear and being afraid, which are all normal and are okay, are the very things that are holding you back, and your soul saying it is time for you to reach your highest potential. And this rigidness is keeping you stuck and trapped in a place that you have outgrown. So as you can see in this beautiful card, there is this gorgeous mirror that's around that, revealing to you that this is an old reflection of the version of self that you used to be. You no longer identify with that. So you may be finding that you are not having so much like an identity crisis, but there is this inner conflict that's going on within your own self that you're probably a little bit shaken by at this time. But remember, sometimes we need to be shaken to be awakened. And so therefore, this is this moment when we do get awakened, that we ignite that confidence within our own self. So you may be finding that real inner roar to be just like, I am ready to do these things, and still having that fear, but that fear is sitting at the background rather than previous to these current moments. The fear was sitting at the forefront and the confidence was sitting in the background. There's been this beautiful switch that's going wrong. So it's a really beautiful message that's coming through to say, challenge those limitations that are coming through, challenge those limiting beliefs that are holding you back, challenge your own self, because remember, it is only you that is holding yourself back. And if you want to get where you want to go, and I believe that if you are chosen card 2, then this message is for you, that you want so much more. All you've got to do is believe and take the action step. Listen to that strong voice coming through from your intuition that says you can do anything. Remember that. So I wish you an incredibly amazing week. Thank you always for participating in the Woohoo Wednesday and sharing it and being involved in being able to strengthen more with your connection with your intuition and with your soul. If you would like to subscribe, I'll get that word out, subscribe to more videos, then you'll find the link below. And if you would like to know more about the readings, the oracle cards and other products and services that I offer, you will also find the links below this video. Otherwise, much love. to you and take care.